Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Serious Inner Temple here. And, it's a little chilly outside. Thought I'd bundle up a little bit. But, anyways, this video is a video that has really needed to be made a long time coming now. This is concerning what the government's going to start doing soon. And this is concerning everybody on the planet, especially Negroid people. Your so-called black people. You guys. You guys are really pissing me off. You guys are really starting to really irritate me. And I'm up to here with you. I'm already up to my neck with you. So I have to give you some information straight up right now. Cause y'all lost. Especially the African American diaspora. You guys. You guys are so freaking lost that there's really no saving you. Seriously. Um Look, man, there's a lot of knowledge being dished out right now. Not enough people is consuming the knowledge. We have too many people out here. Me myself, I'm Latin American. I have been watching African American people for a very long time because, truth be told, you're my cousins, and I love y'all, but I be watching y'all and I see the path that y'all heading down, and what the government's doing to y'all, and it's not fair. And I know that it hurts inside to see what's going on out here in this country, and to be a dark skinned person is very troubling in this juncture in time frame that we're living in. I need y'all to listen to me. You're not black. Y'all need to stop now. Y'all really need time is getting critical right now. Y'all need to stop with this I am black shit. Y'all need to stop it altogether. You're not black and neither am I. The stuff that's in your skin that makes you look dark is called dark matter. Melanin concentrate. The more concentrated the melanin is in your body, the darker your complexion is going to be. And it's not just regular melanin, because regular melanin is animal-based melanin or glucose from a plant. This is carbon-based melanin. Okay? Alright? So what I'm trying to tell you is this. You're referring to yourself as black. You're saying that you're 3/5 of a human being. It's on your constitution. It's in the U.S. Constitution. But you guys want to keep talking about y'all want fucking rights. Shut the fuck up, man. Seriously. You keep talking about y'all want rights, right? But then y'all keep letting the government call y'all exactly what the fuck y'all don't want to be called. But then y'all keep saying that y'all black. But then y'all keep saying that you're human and you want rights. But they already told you black is 3/5 human. So what you're doing don't make no sense because it's contradicting with what the fuck you trying to say. Shit, damn. That's common sense right there, man. Let me say it again. You say you're human, right? And you deserve rights, human rights, right? The government don't look at you as a human. They look at you like a fucking animal that needs to be butchered in the freaking middle of the street for the whole world to see. You keep seeing all the killings that's happening out here. But you want to keep talking about black. You black and you want black rights. Well, they're giving you that. They're killing you in the middle of the street. Y'all need to start calling yourselves Moors. Alright? Look up 1492 or whatever. There was Moors in Spain, in Europe, man. Y'all are descendants from those people there. So I don't understand how y'all keep coming out and keep saying that y'all black. Oh, you're African American. Listen, let me explain something to you. Black is not a nationality. Where in the hell on the planet is there a place called Blackish or Black or anything along those lines? Morano or any of this stuff. You even see a place on this planet called anything remotely close to that? It's because you're calling yourself something that is non-existent, but it's only existent partially to this country because they made it that way. The Louisiana Purchase of 1803, I believe, is when the government tricked you. The federal government tricked you guys into calling yourselves black. BL, the prefix BL means something devoid of. It's a curse. The black curse was placed on ya, man. There was a king called King Balak, and he placed a black curse on the Israelite children. And then they reinstated the black curse, okay? The federal government reinstated the black curse on y'all in 1803. or really 1806, but it's the same thing. Y'all keep calling yourselves black out here, and y'all keep wanting to call it these Caucasoid people, which are just an albinoid version of what the fuck you are. You want to hate on them and all this and that, but they're your freaking children. And you want to keep calling them white and all this other stuff, and they're albino. You people are losing your minds. Y'all want to keep talking about that your colors and shit like that. Y'all sound like retarded children or something. How the fuck are you a crayon, bro? You know, you people are not making no sense. And that's what the frick I'm coming out to say, man. Teaching y'all is a waste of time because y'all don't get it. Your government don't give a shit about you. I don't understand how you guys can keep listening to this rap music, this hip hop culture. Everything is in design. They're using your melanin because it's powerful. It controls the whole world. They're using your melanin to control everybody else out here. The black chicks started twerking, and now every other type of freaking nationality of chicks have started twerking out here. What Negroid people do, the rest of the world's gonna follow. Because y'all the dominant seed. Y'all the seed where all life comes from. So what I'm saying to y'all want to call yourselves black. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's not a nationality. You sound like an idiot. And really, all you're saying is that you're a beast in a field. That's all you're saying. You're saying that you deserve to be enslaved. You're saying you don't have no rights. You want to claim, you want to plead the fifth and talk about my amendments and all that. A black doesn't have any amendment rights. What is wrong with you? No. A black is supposed to be on a field somewhere working for this French or European or British person. Okay? You're not supposed to be a black. You're supposed to be a sovereign person who has rights. Like a Moor or a Lemurian. This is not hard to understand. Then y'all want to talk about your African American. So which one are you? Which one are you? African American or black? Which one? Do you know who coined that terminology of African American? Jesse Jackson. Is he somebody to be trusted? I don't think so. Al Sharpton agreed. He didn't have a problem with it. And y'all keep falling for the freaking rhetoric. That's the bullshit out here in this country. Y'all not making no type of sense. African American. First of all, Africanus was a person who who owned a bunch of captured Moors. They weren't slaves. They were captured Moors on a boat called Jesus. Yes, there was a boat called Jesus. Okay. Let me give you something else. I'm gonna give you something else because y'all need to wake the fuck up out here. I'm getting sick and tired of y'all bullshit. Then, okay. So now, you say that you're African American. So Africanus. So you're saying that you're African, which is really Africanus, the ones that the bloodline of people who brought y'all here into this country from Spain to America, because there was no transatlantic slave trade. That's a lie. Do your research. I'm gonna get on that shit later, but first, think. If Africanus brought y'all here from Spain on a boat called Jesus, which means justice in America, okay, from there to America, right? Then y'all want to call yourself Africanus Americanus, or Africanus Amerigo. Remember, America was named after a man called Amerigo Vespucci. An Italian. And the Italians, y'all don't know how deep this shit goes. So, Africanus Amerigo Vespucci. So what you trying to say? And these guys had y'all picking cotton. Oh, but we were enslaved. No, you weren't enslaved. Something else happened to y'all, but y'all don't realize what the fuck it was. And I'm gonna get on that in the second part of this video. This is gonna be a 2-part video. Listen to what the frick I'm saying to you. So now you're African American. But then they wanted a name. The Europeans wanted a name. That landmass over there. They wanted to name it Africa. So now we got African American. How can you be two things at one time? That doesn't even make any goddamn sense. How can you be two things at the same time? That doesn't make sense. Especially when you didn't come directly from Africa. You came from freaking Spain to here. So wouldn't you be a Spaniard American? Wouldn't you be a European American? So what I'm trying to say is that nationalities define not color, but really they define the individual who's living from that part of landmass in which you're living on. He pays his taxes on that landmass. He owns his businesses on that landmass. He owns his livelihood in that landmass. His family and everybody come from that landmass. His primary family that he's dealing with there. So nationality doesn't necessarily need to be of melanin concentrate or melanin level. It has to do with the human beings dealing with sovereign rights and living in those particular parts and landmasses on the planet Earth. So where the fuck is there a place called black, I ask you? Nowhere! So no, you can't be black and you cannot be African American, because also the Africa means salve. And guess what else? The word African actually means savage in Europe. Do you understand? I just broke this shit down for you. So anytime somebody of African American descent says, I'm not black, they're absolutely right. When they say they're not African American, they're absolutely right. You don't have a nationality. You don't have sovereign rights. This is why it's so difficult for y'all to even own any businesses out here that's going to actually be booming and shit like that. Do you understand? Do you understand why y'all failing? Because y'all fucked up in ancient Kemet over there and violated the 42 laws of Ma'at. Y'all violated the covenant, okay? And now y'all spread out here looking like fools and shit. So what I'm saying to y'all is that you guys need to start dealing with esoteric information, esoteric knowledge, to start understanding what's really going on behind the scenes. Because the shadow government, what they're trying to do is that they're trying to not only monetize your melanin, but they're trying to control your carbonated melanin. Because your melanin is different. It controls everything out here. The only thing to study is black people. You so-called black people that like to call yourselves black. The only people to study on this planet is you guys, or Negroid people in general, us. The thing is this: you see, but you do have a nationality, but it's foreign to y'all, and y'all don't realize it. Y'all called Moors. You're Moors. That's what y'all supposed to be claiming. Y'all came from Europe to here. Y'all have the rights to call yourselves Moors. I don't know why y'all not coming together and calling yourselves that. That way the government can't control y'all no more. Words have power. Words have power. Y'all can get your sovereign rights. Y'all can get your rights. Y'all can legally sue the government. Y'all can legally sue the government. There's proof and everything. Y'all can use the proof to sue the government. Y'all can make envelopes and letters and send it out to the courts. And make the government pay out everything that they owe y'all. You know how much fucking money they fucking owe y'all? Billions of dollars. But y'all not gonna do this. Because y'all mindset gone. Y'all wanna keep living in the hood, in the ghetto, living in these projects, not understanding nothing, not looking up nothing on the computer. Constantly living out your days with this hood rat culture that's not teaching y'all shit, but shooting up and all this other shit and teaching you about guns and all this stupid shit. I'm gonna blow up this nigga, I'm gonna shoot him, I'm gonna shoot him, I'm gonna shoot him over there, money this, money that. Gangster lifestyle, like that's progression. No, you're devolving, that's not evolving. Y'all need to wake the fuck up. Cause y'all look ridiculous out here. Everybody on the planet is wondering what the fuck is wrong with y'all. Okay? I'm a Hispanic person. Okay, and I know for a fact that I'm Negroid, but that's not the point. When I'm looking out for, I look from the inside out, inside in, and I'm seeing all this dysfunction happening, which and y'all don't understand. Y'all were tricked. Y'all were tricked, man. Y'all don't understand. Y'all were freaking tricked. This shit is getting terrible, man. We use so-called black people, and then you want to talk about Black Lives Matter. But that was funded by George Soros, which is a racist piece of garbage, who's being controlled by your elites in this country. And then y'all can want to keep thinking that the president controls something when he don't control shit, when it's really the Federal Reserve that controls everything out here. You people are killing me, man. You people are fucking killing me, man. For real. Yeah, y'all fucking killing me out here, man. Because this is love that I'm showing you making this video. I'm trying to give you some fucking knowledge over here. Yeah, but it's okay, though. Look. Look, though. Don't follow these Black Lives Matter people or running around doing all this. They're going to be the first ones to burn out here. I'm telling you this right now. They're going to be the first ones, man. Y'all don't get what's going on, though, man. Y'all really don't understand. Y'all don't get it. I had a girl tell me that she's a colored person. Bitch, are you retarded? Like, you people are not alright from your head. You think that this is color? Is that what you believe? You're a crayon in a crayon box. You know what? Be that. Because you look like you have some kind of mental retardation happening with you. You're a person with high concentrated melanin. That's what you are. Like I said again, it's called dark matter. Search it up. Yo, these people don't even understand what their real origins come from. They still repping slavery out here. That shit did not happen like that. And anything that was bad that did happen to y'all, for the most part, that shit happened in Europe. Cause that shit, all that mutilation, all that fuckery that anybody who's watching that movie Roots and still thinking that happened to you guys, y'all out of your freaking minds. That did not happen like that. I fell for the rhetoric too when I first saw the movie and I was young in middle school. Had to do some research, figure things out. Telling you, this government is lying to y'all, man. Y'all have rights to so much shit out here. Y'all don't even realize it. And one way that y'all could get y'all money is by the honest truth is by using your social security and taking back the debt that the government owes. Yeah, they have a debt that they owe you. You understand? And y'all don't be knowing what the hell is going on out here, man. At times it's rough out here in this world, man. I'm just being real with y'all. You so-called black people. I'm gonna say this shit with a lot of love right now, because I know the video was mad aggressive. Y'all not black. Stop saying that, because you're putting a curse on yourself. You're cursing yourself. Y'all want to keep talking. Y'all don't even realize why y'all can't get up and do nothing. Y'all constantly in failure mode. It's because the truth is, y'all doing it to yourselves, but y'all can't see it. Why? Because the government has encroached itself on top of you and has been manipulating y'all since 300 years ongoing, 400 years ongoing, to the point that now they don't even really need to control you anymore. Y'all doing their work for them. And the reason why is because they're controlling you through the culture. I told y'all this. Culture can let you either thrive as a people or kill your people and make y'all fall down in a wishing well. Your culture is killing and destroying your people. Let the bullshit culture go. Y'all need to stop feeding into all these media outlets out here. Y'all need to stop watching that television, because it's programming y'all and telling you lies to your vision. Code. Tell, lie, vision. It's telling lies and programming and propaganda to your vision. It's a propaganda machine. I'm out of here. Second video coming, and that one's going to be dealing with slavery. And then after that one, I'm going to have to deal with Hitler, Adolf Hitler, and what the hell was really happening with the Nazi party. Don't fall for the bullshit, guys. This is serious Inner Temple. And, shit, man. I feel like fucking crying right now, because it's just all these killings happening. All this bad stuff and people going up in arms and all this racism bullshit. You people are sick. If you're still racist in 2017 and you haven't woke the fuck up to see that this is a racial construct that's bullshit and it doesn't exist and it's a figment of your fucking imagination, if you haven't realized that racism is a fucking, it's a tool being used by the elite to kill off the human race, if you haven't realized that by now, there's something fucking wrong with you because you're not waking the fuck up. It's obvious at this point. The majority of the people on the planet Earth are not bigots. So something is programming them to be that way. Your little tail lie vision that you love so fucking much. Because that's what the tool that they use for their propaganda films. Oh, propaganda films. Your news network. This Rothschilds, man. These people, man, they are controlling the fuck out of you guys, man. And y'all not waking up, so things is gonna start getting fucked up out here. Yo, I say this shit with love, man. Look, man, y'all can get as mad as y'all want. I don't care. This is an informative channel. If you look at all my videos, you would see that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Cause you can't even name too many people that's doing what the fuck I'm doing on YouTube, giving y'all information and shit like that. There's not that many that do that, and the ones that do, you gotta appreciate that. You gotta appreciate the art form, man. Whether you agree with what they saying or not, at least they putting out something. At least they telling you something. At least they give a shit to actually put something up. Think about it. Why would they go through all the trouble of doing that if they didn't care about you? See? Think about it. I'm out of here. And guys, if y'all don't start understanding that these churches are being funded by the Vatican, and the Vatican is owned by people who worship Satan, and they do Satanist practices and all these blood sacrifice rituals with all these sacrificing babies and children and all that stuff. If y'all don't wake the fuck up and see this shit soon, y'all gonna be fucked up. I'm out. Alright, peace out, guys. Later.